Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatore, aka Smoking Bros. Today we are going to be smoking the CAO Italia cigar.
Yeah.
Hitting the roots, boys. We're hitting the roots. Well,
not for me.
we're digging deep for Damon's.
Yeah, what?
You know we
What?
have that button.
I don't know. Yeah, man, smoking an Italian cigar. It's actually pretty interesting. So when we get later on, when we talk about the cigar, we'll get into the binder and wrappers and filler. Gets a little interesting.
I know.
It's a little interesting.
Comes
guys.
from Italy.
But anyway,
It's only Italians making it?
no. But we're also going to be enjoying the Penelope Rio whiskey.
Wow.
I've been looking for this for over a year and a half, and I couldn't find it in PA. Every liquor store that I've ever been to in PA did not have this. Finally found it. Spent about like $90 on it.
And luckily I took it to the right place.
Yeah. Is that what it was? Because I'm pretty sure I drove.
Wait, you
And
drove.
it's the same place we go to every single time.
You
No,
drove.
I went to the one.
And now he
What's that? Flour Mill.
Flowers Mill. Yeah. I knew this was the same whiskey.
We didn't drink this last week.
No. I don't.
This is
mean
the
that.
whiskey I bought.
You
Last
bought.
week.
Yeah.
But it's finished in honey and amberana barrels, which amberana is I think it's a Brazilian wood, but I don't know for sure. But anyway,
Cool.
it's a finished whiskey. Penelope, believe, is made by MPG, which is a huge whiskey outsourcing company.
Probably tell you right on there.
So what's up with the muscle shirt?
Yeah,
I
seriously.
grabbed, I grabbed the wrong shirt.
I like the shirt though.
Oh, yeah, it's nice, man. You got the American flag on it.
Yeah, you just need a gun right there. That'd be
The
cool.
guns are right here, dog.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Does she know we're in the middle of a podcast?
I don't know.
Who's that? Your mother?
Yeah. What do you want?
That was pretty terrible.
We're in the middle of a podcast.
It's just like everyone stops talking.
If your mom's calling, it's important.
No, probably wasn't.
There was something dumb about the freaking
How many
computer.
how many grilled cheeses do you want?
She wanted me to come up and do it. I was like, we're in the middle of a podcast. We just started.
I was hoping she asked how many grilled cheese everyone wanted.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but no. Again, she's just using me.
Yeah. Well, that's what you're good for, being used.
This is a small payment for using their house.
Is that what it is?
Mm.
Listen,
All right, Dad.
this whiskey,
At least somebody understands.
back to the whiskey,
Go ahead.
is surprisingly good.
Yeah, me and Nikki pulled
cool,
out
cool.
the same tasting buds out of it. Oh, tasting notes.
I almost put.
Yeah, I know.
I pulled out the coconut.
I wish we did it
No, you
on-
didn't. You had to wait
Well,
until we said it.
No, honestly,
Ah.
I swear to God, when I went upstairs, I tasted it.
Yeah.
But the
I was
funny,
like, "Fuck!" There's the coconut.
the
he was
funny
talking
thing
about.
is there's in their flavor notes they don't say coconut in it, but I do get coconut.
yeah.
Their flavor notes is like anise, caramel, vanilla. You know,
Fuck is a niece.
it's a spice.
I said
typically found in like Italian cookies.
I said caramel delights, but is that what they're called? Samoas, aren't they?
Samoas or what? Yeah, I think
That's what I taste when I drink this.
no, I think what's it called? Girl
they
Scouts
caramel delights?
Caramel delights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a Samoa then?
I think that is a Samoa.
They just call it caramel.
They call it
delights.
caramel delights. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but no, it tastes just like that.
Yep.
Mhm.
It like to me, it's caramel delight, and then like hints of biscotti. Like I said to you guys earlier, I wish we did this on the podcast instead of earlier.
Why?
Well, because then we could have got your like natural reaction
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
But
Way to go, Joe.
But I think it's phenomenal. I think it's really good. It did take me a little bit when I first tried it. I was kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know if I liked it.
I taste
But-
it seems like vanilla in it. Like,
Yeah,
Well, that's what it
that's
says.
what
Oh.
they say is
Oh.
vanilla.
well, how come when I said
anise.
vanilla and
Because I wanted you to guess what we wanted or what we thought.
yeah.
like a biscotti or
Like both of our
yeah.
first thoughts
Oh.
was
yeah,
yeah, no.
the cookie, the
Yeah.
Girl
The
Scout
cookie,
cookie.
yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
No, it's really good. I can literally probably drink the whole bottle.
Yeah.
just sitting.
I
one
think
night.
I think it's way
Easily.
too easy to drink.
Yeah.
Way too easy.
doesn't
Way too
burn.
easy to
Doesn't
drink.
burn going
No
down.
burn. No burn.
Real smooth, creamy. It's nice.
Apparently,
It's nice.
Amberana too is like some people like it and some people hate it. And the guy I watch doesn't like Amberana, but he kept saying that Penelope does a good job with it because it doesn't come out as hard as most Amberana whiskeys do. But I think it's good. I like it. I'm
Yeah, me
enjoying
too.
it every sip.
I know you won't even give me another sip.
I didn't say you can't have another sip.
It was a little expensive, but it wasn't that expensive.
$90 is
$90
pretty
is expensive.
It's not.
Yes,
Nah.
it is.
If he spent like $200 on it, your brother-in-law buys it for. I don't think he buys it when he was drinking.
I don't
He
think
doesn't
he bought
buy
it.
them.
They gave
yeah,
it.
they
to
give
him.
it to him.
Oh, he gets them. Oh.
Well, used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, good talk, guys.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Damon's being quiet tonight.
Well, we were just
I
talking
don't
about
drink.
whiskey.
Oh, sorry.
His back hurts.
I gotta say, I think a lot of our audience wants to see Dad start an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Way to go, Outboard.
cringiest fucking. That
I
was.
thought it was hilarious.
It's not.
Yes, it was.
Yo,
it's
after
not.
after I seen it, I
Everybody-
was like, "Fuck, man, why'd I say that?" It's like, what the fuck?
Every person I showed that to died laughing and
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious.
I was gonna
Says-
say your buddy was like, I know who wants to subscribe to it.
Yeah, what did he say? He was like, I think I have a few people who would be interested in that on the Facebook
On
page.
Facebook page.
Vidal.
You didn't see it?
that?
No.
Yeah. Loser.
An old man in the bikini.
But no one wants to fucking see that.
No,
I'm gonna yell at him for
Maybe,
commenting.
yeah,
on
but
that.
it also said clippers too, so maybe he just wants to see him cut his hair. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part.
I said 250 because Dad said that he would be willing to cut his hair
I
on
did not
top of
say
the
that.
giveave if we hit
I
250.
never said
Yes, you
that.
But then he also
was
mentioned
joking.
in the video that we were talking, he kept talking about starting an OnlyFans too. So it was 250 subs equals clippers, or Dad's going to get an OnlyFans. Like,
Why
if
couldn't you have
if
just
we
said-
don't hit the 250, Dad's going to start an OnlyFans.
Why couldn't you have said, "Dad gets a haircut," or
I'd rather do the
I
OnlyFans.
don't
You know how much
understand.
money
It's the
those
same
people
thing.
make?
no, it's not. You just said clippers. I had when I read it, and I was here. I
You
was
don't
a
know
part
what
of this
clippers are?
conversation, but I didn't understand the context to it.
That's why you watch the video. and
Clippers
then you
or-
understand.
Yeah, but I think it was kind of stupid.
No.
I
I mean, you're more than welcome to make the thumbnails.
yeah,
That's
big
fine.
boy.
I never said that you weren't allowed to.
Maybe start running the names of the videos by me.
I probably would do that, but when I do, nobody responds
I
to
was
it
gonna say,
anyway.
I was
so-
just gonna say he did send it to us before he posted it, so no one responded to him.
I didn't get it. I mean, I just thought it may have came through my Facebook or something.
No,
No?
he texted it to us all.
I sent a
but
text message.
Yeah, but you didn't say, "Hey, what do you think?"
I mean, it's common sense.
I know. I thought
I
that's,
send you a
I thought-
thumbnail. You could
I-
be like, "Yeah, I like it. I don't like it."
I
I
just
thought-
ignore him.
I thought
on
you.
purpose.
Where did you
sent it.
send this?
In a group chat between me, you, Dad,
Yeah,
and Mom.
I got it. Now,
Oh,
when you
mom was
showed
on
to
it
me.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mom was the only one that commented.
it's Mom and us that are on that.
I got it.
On
so-
what?
Yeah, I got it too.
On-
But I thought this is what he was putting out. He's
on
saying, "Hey,
text
this is what
message.
we're putting out."
because when I was posting it, I was like, I don't know. I feel like Dad's gonna cry about it if I post this. So I was like, let me send it out to get feelers. Nobody answered, so I posted it.
Well, the major thing is who cares if Dad cries?
Yeah, you guys.
What's
don't
a
give
big deal?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Never care.
Dad cries about every little thing. So
No, that's. Have you seen the Phillies lineup?
I told you the first 3 weeks, dude.
I had to say it. I had to.
You guys are ridiculous.
We're only 3 days away.
Yep,
3 days.
Friday, I think, right? The 27th.
I'm not sure.
So
what
is this-
Thursday.
It's
is
3
this-
days. What's today?
Is this 3 games in during preseason?
I said 3 weeks.
That's what I meant. During
No,
preseason
no.
or actual season?
Actual season.
Okay.
It'll change.
It's not 3 weeks. It's 3 days.
No.
I know,
Oh.
but the lineup will change in 3
Oh.
weeks after the season starts.
Oh, I thought you said
They will
3.
give him a shot.
I'll
but
tell you what.
it
I
won't
think we
take-
should throw a flag on that. I think he said 3 days after. We'd have to go back a couple podcasts.
Do you want to throw a flag on whether you said you'll cut your hair too?
Yeah, you guys can throw the flag and do all the research and just let me know.
Hello?
Because do you know how
Hello?
how annoying it is
You have
to
nothing
have
to
to go
do.
back?
Hello, you have nothing to do.
You're literally retired. You know
but
how
I'm
annoying
busy.
naps.
You know how annoying it
busy.
is? You know how annoying it is that not only do I have to sit through the entire podcast editing it,
Man, you got to hear
then
about
I
me.
Four
gotta
times.
then I gotta watch it.
Like 4 times.
And then you guys throw a red flag and make me go back to the video to watch the whole thing again because I don't know the exact point
Take grab a red flag.
that you said it.
Yeah, but there is one thing I do want to say is I've been
Wow, that was a good saying.
Brandon Graham finally retired.
Mhm.
Dave was right.
No shit.
But
We all knew
I
that.
said he waited.
Did you watch the
So
watch his
I was
goodbye?
saying, yeah.
I cried.
Yeah.
Joey was sitting there.
Maybe not that much. I did
Yo.
tear.
When he got up to the mic, he cried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Joey was saying like during his like you know how they played like the interview clip before he like sat down or whatnot. He was like, "Oh, he's only wearing glasses because he's gonna cry."
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, "No, because then he would have wore glasses during his thing."
Yo, first of all, he was crying from all the way from his house to the drive to where he was retiring to, and then he cried the whole time that he was in it. But it makes sense.
I know it's soon, but did he announce if he's doing anything outside of retirement? Like, is he gonna like?
Well, I don't think so.
I mean, he said he was going to be there.
Yeah.
Because they talked about trash talk. They asked him about trash talking. And he's like, I'm still going to trash talk.
I just didn't like
the
what he
other
did.
players.
2 things I didn't like that he did. He said this will be his last Fly Eagles Fly chant. And then he also put his cleats and his jersey by the Rocky statue.
He put the cleats on the Rocky.
He put the
statue, too.
cleats on the Rocky statue.
Yeah.
Do you not remember what happens when somebody dresses up to Rocky? I mean, it's other outsider teams, so that's what I'm hoping that's the
Nah,
that we get, but hopefully it doesn't hurt our juju.
I don't know. We look like a different team in
What
defense.
what hurts the juju is sending everyone away.
And we lost a lot of good players. But supposedly, I mean, I don't know the other players that we got back, but I don't see him as being as what we had.
We went.
The one
A
guy
lot
we
of
got,
them are picks.
well, no, the one guy we got from the Giants, he's always hurt. Like he's only had one regular season that played more than 16 games, I think it was. So he's always hurt, but he's supposed to be really good. When the one season he was in, he had a good amount of sacks. So we'll see. But yeah, we have a lot of draft picks. I think we're gonna draft up. The only thing I'm not excited
for the next 2 years, we have a lot of trade picks.
No, the thing I'm not excited is Dallas Goedert. They're talking about
Yeah, I know.
offloading him.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we'll
I mean,
see.
you called that last year.
I mean, he's hurt. He's hurt all the time, so
Not only that, his production's like way down. Is that because he's hurt?
probably. But
I don't know. I'd still hate to lose him.
Well,
Didn't we get somebody?
yeah, some no-namer.
Yeah.
But
I'd seen a little bit about it. A lot about it.
it's probably just the third string because you got Calcaterra, my man. But this is a good cigar.
You know
I think
what's
it's quality cigar.
you know what's confusing is how come we don't trade these people?
Who?
If there's no trade value, no one's going to trade you.
It's got to be Josh Sweat. There's no trade value.
Well,
I know
we
it's-
didn't have him signed, so at the end of the season, we didn't have the rights to him.
Oh.
So he can go wherever he wants, and any team can pick him up. That's what free agency's for. But if we had him for one more year, or even if we signed him for one more year and then tried trading him, we could have done that. But then you run the risk of not trading him, and now you have to hold his salary for the year.
Right.
So
Yeah, wouldn't be bad though.
It's like 3 for you.
Shut up.
Josh Sweat didn't have that great of a year. He had a good Super Bowl, but that was about it.
Really?
Yeah. You guys are boring today.
Yeah, we're bums today.
You're very
Yeah.
boring. I was falling asleep over here.
But the cigar is great.
cigar is good.
The Italia.
Yeah.
I think it's nice and smooth.
This is the second time smoking it. For
Is
me.
it better than the first?
For me. Huh? No, I think it's just as good as the first time I smoked it. The one thing, and I don't even know how I got to doing this, but if you smell the tip of your cigar where you put your mouth, it literally smells like
your breath.
no. Well, maybe your guy's breath. It
literally
smells
like ass.
no. It smells like. So your breath smells like ass.
No,
Your
I mean,
butt smells like. Oh, you said.
Oh,
Your
because
breath.
I said the button.
forget it. It's all right. You're way behind this one.
I don't get it. That was dumb. Anyway, I think it smells like a freshly ground coffee bean.
That was perfect.
You don't think
That was
so?
absolutely perfect.
Smell it and tell me.
Folgers.
I think so.
It's freshly ground coffee bean.
Folgers.
No. But when I smelled that, I thought it was funny because what
Hey,
are
Pinocchio.
Italians known for?
Espresso.
Pizza.
Espresso.
Pizza.
Matzo ball.
Espresso.
And the Italian and a hoagie.
This guy's an idiot.
It's the Italian and a hoagie. Come on.
I had a really good Italian hoagie the other day.
From where?
I'm gonna butcher the name, but I think it's called Tallulah's.
Is that the shop?
Yeah, it's an Italian market by my work.
It was okay. I
So
think it would have been better fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you always got to eat it fresh.
they make. I'm almost positive they make their own rolls, and it was just this thing was fucking massive.
Was it seated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Gotta
have to have a
seated. You
seated.
got to have it seated.
I think
was-
it's seated roll
I
for
agree.
everything.
It was,
Cheesesteak,
it was,
hoagie.
it was
Agreed.
huge, but I feel like Manzotti's is that Italian hoagie is just something special.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
I love
Manzotti.
Manzotti's, but
I'm thinking, is it somewhere where you live or where we live?
we'll go,
yeah, Manzotti's is.
before we go down to the parents for the guys' weekend. We'll go there, grab a couple, and then eat them.
you got to. You can't take them somewhere and then eat them.
Yeah, because then you had
You
like
got to eat them
you
right
have
away.
the leftover lettuce. When you have leftover lettuce, it just on a hoagie, it doesn't hit right.
There's no lettuce on a Manzotti.
I was gonna say,
Oh, I know, but this one does.
it's only tomato, onion, and
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't think
even
there's onion.
I don't even know. if
even when
there's
I get
onion.
an
It's
Italian
it
hoagie
might
from
be.
Wawa, no lettuce.
It's just
I know,
tomato.
I love
It's
lettuce.
tomato, onion, sweet peppers, maybe.
I love lettuce. The only thing I don't like lettuce on is that.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a
It's cooked salami, provolone cheese.
yeah, it's like a hot sandwich.
It's not a hot sandwich. It's a hoagie.
It's a hot hoagie.
It's not a hot hoagie. It's not hot.
I thought it was melted.
You just said
No.
cooked.
Well,
I thought
So,
a Zept was cooked.
salami's normally cured.
Yeah,
This is cooked salami, then cold. Then you put it in the
I
fridge.
didn't even know salami could be raw.
I thought a Zepp was hot.
No,
I thought it was too.
it's a cold hoagie. It has cooked salami, provolone cheese. Oh my god, onions, tomatoes, and then oil, vinegar. And then you can put hot peppers on it.
I'm a
Probably
big
the
fan
best.
of Genoa salami over cooked salami.
I don't know. Cooked salami's so good.
Yeah, it's not as good as Genoa.
Nah, I think it is.
Do you like goat cheese?
The Zep. Yeah, I do like goat cheese.
Genoa salami and honey goat cheese.
Hey, who's gonna
so
do the
fucking good.
like, subscribe?
Why you
hit
bring
the
it up instead of
notification
just
button?
doing it?
No, I don't want to do it. I'm a little buzzed. That little bit I drank.
So
Oh,
what it-
fuck.
What do you want us to say?
Really
Hey guys,
nice.
don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for us. Leave us some comments. There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go.
It's that simple.
It's
I don't know
that
why it's that
simple.
hard.
What
All you got to
fucking-
do is just say it.
What are
I
you
just,
from New
I
Jersey?
just like to bring it. I just like to bring it up.
You from New Jersey?
You guys want to talk about the cigar now?
Well, I want to know what you found out about the Zep, and
I just
admit
said,
that you were wrong.
I just said it was not a hot sandwich.
You did
But
not.
when
say
you
that.
write- when
you
you
did not
write-
say that.
When you
Oh,
write,
man.
is it a hot sandwich? It's saying like, is it spicy? So I had to say, is it a heated sandwich? I said no.
Yeah, I'm sure you can probably
thought
get
it
it as a
was.
grinder.
That's
But
why I never got it because I always thought it was like
Yeah.
a hot, like a cooked.
we gotta
Like,
wait until you have. But you have to have the hot peppers on it, and especially if they have a hot pepper spread, it's even better.
Yeah, but you're
okay.
I don't like the spread as good.
you're a
as
bitch.
just
We
hot
went to
peppers.
see you.
Yo,
You didn't
just
even
get-
get the cherry pepper.
Just cut some of them
Well,
cherry
I like my
peppers on it.
I like my
Spicy.
cheesesteaks with no hot peppers.
No,
Not Steve's.
not Steve. You got to throw those hot peppers on there. Ugh,
I can do without. But
such a good cigar.
The Zep needs it. You need to have
I mean,
it.
such
Cigar.
such a good sandwich when you have that.
All right, go. Get into the cigar.
When you were
Yeah,
talking,
I think Joey's been trying to get you into this for a little bit.
when you were
He's
talking
excited about it.
when you were talking about hot, I thought you meant just hot spices on it, like the
No.
the.
It's not hot unless you put the hot peppers on
I
it.
didn't know he meant cooking it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're called grinders.
So it's a Honduran Habano wrapper with Honduran binder.
Liar.
But the filler is an Italian Habano Cuban seed, Nicaraguan, and
Peruvian?
Peruvian.
Peruvian.
I had no problem saying it
I
the
know.
other day. And now I get on the camera and I struggle saying it. Peruvian. It's a full body cigar.
Does not feel that way.
It does not to me at all. It doesn't
Not
feel
even a
full.
little bit.
I would say medium at best.
I don't know.
I wouldn't even say that.
It's
the
a
retro
nine-
hill's light.
It's
Yeah,
a
right.
91 rating from the Cigar Aficionados.
91 out of 100.
So it's not that good.
What?
Out of 100.
I mean, it's lower than most, but it's good.
I think it's a quality cigar. I think it's. I mean, it might have a little bit more of like a significant touch for me because it's Italian. But I would keep these in the humidor.
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 What is it?
Humidor.
Humidor.
Oh, okay. What was I going to say?
It's actually
was,
our buddy just gave us one.
again.
We should keep it here. You should have brought it.
Yeah, I got cigars.
It's not like a big one like Nicky got. It's
You
like
know-
a little box one, but it's nice.
You know, I got like 4 of them here now, right?
Do you?
Yeah.
Where?
One right over there, one on top of the cabinet,
One right here and one over there.
one there, and one here. I got 4 of them.
It's wood, earth, subtle sweetness, hints of espresso, sweet tobacco. They say graham cracker, brown sugar, molasses. I don't really get the sweetness like they say, but I mean,
Yeah.
obviously espresso,
I don't pull
the
sweet out
woody,
at all.
earthy.
I get the smooth.
I get the earthy.
Very smooth.
I don't get
No
anything
black
sweet.
pepper at all.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't feel any pepper in it.
What's the retro hill like?
the retro
I
hill's-
don't do the retro
It's
hill.
nice. It's nice and smooth. It's easy.
That's where I get a lot of the earthiness out too. Is it through the retro?
Maybe I should start doing the retro hill.
Just
then.
try it once. Let's
Really,
see it.
I get
See it on camera.
I get the
I-
espresso out of
I know
that.
how
too.
to. I know how to do it easier than you guys.
That's
do
where
it.
a lot of the flavor comes from. For me, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, get smoke.
I
I didn't even see anything come out.
Yeah.
It did. I swallow it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
just breathe it in without swallowing it.
and
Stick
put your tongue on.
put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and just blow out your nose.
What are we talking about?
Doing a retro hill.
You're so gross. But
Oh, you guys just immediately glossed over Dad going, I swallow it. I looked over like, is somebody going to get this right now?
that's your job.
Yeah, why didn't you?
Aren't you the class clown?
Yeah.
No. I think I might be hungry too. I'm a
Dan-
mess today.
Dan says, "Oh, Damon is hilarious."
Yeah, he didn't have to live with him for the
I
no,
said,
first
I said,
18 years of his life.
The better part of like,
I said,
I was gonna say it's not funny to us anymore because we're so just used to it.
Yeah,
Just cracking
yeah,
jokes.
as
But I do gotta say, when I'm watching it, a lot of his like mannerisms and his faces and his like voices are funny. They are funny.
You
Well,
know
I mean,
what-
anything's better than just his regular face. So.
True.
dude, I tell the people we live with all the time, we have to start like a vlog channel because it would get so popular because I'm so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
When
Just because of you?
when we go out, we went out today, for example, because Maya's Xbox was downloading a game so slow. So I was at work. I was like, just use my Ethernet cord. And I come home, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, my internet or my Xbox was not downloading the game. And then I plugged in the Ethernet cord and I was at 800 megabytes per second, which a console only takes 1 gigabyte per second is like the best you could do. And so she comes in and she's talking to me and she's like, yes, someone's going to have to give up their Ethernet cord. And I was like, no, first off, I was like, I don't have a Wi-Fi board on my computer, so I need an Ethernet cord. And she's like, well, somebody's going to give it to me and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I looked up and we got a switch. So we went to Best Buy to buy the Switch. You just plug an Ethernet into the Switch and you have more ports. And it was only like $25. So worth it if for yous or anybody that needs extra stuff. And so we get there, and when you walk into Best Buy, they're like, "Oh, welcome to Best Buy. Can I point you in the right direction or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're looking for the TP-Link." And Maya, the girl's playing with a fidget toy, and Maya's like, "Is that a fidget toy?" And before she could finish, I'm like, "Maya, the professionals are talking." But it gets better. It's more of a you had to be there. It's funny if you know me though.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Okay, it's over there and Wi-Fi and blah blah blah." And I turn around, and have you ever seen my very exaggerated gritty where I just kick my legs and just go like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn around unprovoked and just do that the entire way there.
That lady probably thought you were an asshole.
She probably thought I was autistic.
Probably.
She's like, "This is his stim."
I think you're autistic now.
But it was so fucking funny. I'm the funniest fucking person on this entire show.
You're so full of shit because, Nick, what was the funniest thing your pop ever did?
When you went,
That was the funniest thing
No,
I
he's
ever.
talking about when he was out and asked the lady.
oh yeah, that was funny.
I
was
still
funny.
laugh my ass off over that.
That was hilarious.
So you have to explain now.
No,
We've already talked about
we
it.
already
I
talked
want
about it.
to. Have we?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't think we
yeah,
have.
yeah,
we
Yes.
have.
I don't think so.
I think
But
literally
for
when he
everybody
went.
who's watching now who hasn't saw it,
No.
no, his joke at the
No, and then I think, yeah.
We said,
No, because he did that laugh
we were at-
off camera.
well, we were at parties. Yeah, that laugh was
City,
off
yeah.
camera.
It
Yeah,
was
but I
off.
think we were talking about what happened, and then he talked about the thing that you're gonna say regardless.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say just because
It
I
was
don't
funny as
think we've
fuck.
ever brought it up. But
Give us the
even if
quick
we did-
version.
I'll never forget.
Quick
her
version
face.
is that we were at Party City. I was a child.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, old enough to be there and understand what was going on and the joke. We're at Party City, and Party City has everything from costumes to party equipment to hats and whatever.
Yeah.
So we were at the middle of the aisle standing next to a whole entire rack of hats, right? All standing there. We're just standing there. This lady or employee walks past us, and Dad stops them and goes, "Hey, do you know where the hats are?"
No, do you guys sell hats?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys sell hats?
And
He
you
goes,
butcher the story.
I know, I did butcher it. He goes, do you guys sell hats? And it was probably the funniest thing because
Her
it was her
face.
face was just like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
like
That's
right
what she
here,
did. She
dude.
went right like that.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
I do that at
was
stores accidentally.
Yeah, I know, but it's funnier when you're like purposely doing it.
And then how about when I did the slamming the lunch meat?
You didn't do that.
Nah, I know.
That would have been funny
I
though.
wanted to do that so bad.
What?
The cold
The cold
cut.
cuts.
Cold
Yeah,
cuts.
yeah.
Yeah. Dad
You know the
wanted,
TikTok that we made?
He wanted to do it in
Yeah,
real
but
life.
Dad wanted to do it in real life,
I
yeah.
kept saying it every
He
time. we
never
went out.
would. He couldn't even say thank you at
Yeah.
Joey's rehearsal dinner. You think in a store he was gonna slam some shit down and be like, "That's me." You go, "Liz."
There's
No, but it would have been so funny, dude.
there's many a times I was standing in the line getting lunch meat saying, "Fucking just do it. Just do it."
with no camera around.
Listen, I gotta say,
You can't do it now.
the
'cause they don't
store
even-
has
I don't
no
even
now,
think
now
they're
that you
calling
brought up his wedding, all right. Two things from this wedding. One,
Uh-oh.
Dad, I almost had to write Dad's speech because he
You
just
did
couldn't.
you did write my speech, but
Yeah, but you didn't
I'm
do
not
it.
fucking doing that. It was gay as fuck.
It was a nice speech, and
was
Joey
gay
would have
as
cried.
fuck.
Joey would have cried. It would have been fun.
I didn't want him to cry. It's
Yeah,
just
but it would've
fucking-
been
it's a
funny.
special
If Dad
day.
would have said anything more than just "Thanks for coming,"
Yeah. Yeah, Dad being like,
Joey
really-
would have cried.
"I'm really proud of my son." He would be like,
Both of them would have.
"I know."
No.
Dude,
But anyway.
he was about to cry saying, "Hey guys, thanks for coming."
Joey cried when Moana died.
Oh, that was so
Spoiler
sad.
alert.
Moana died?
What the fuck?
Who the fuck's Moana?
From
You
Moana?
haven't watched Moana too?
No,
Oh,
it
spoiler
just
alert.
came out.
Spoiler.
You got me
alert.
It's
fucking
been out for like
spitting.
a month
Okay,
on Disney Plus.
on Disney Plus.
It's been. It's actually. It was out in the movie theater for like 4 months, and now.
I don't have it.
Well, that's
maybe
not
you
my
should get
fault.
it off of me. 'Cause
Anyway, the second story is I thought in my speech when I was, because remember when I got a little
Oh, he's gonna
emotional?
cry
A
again.
little emotional. Nick, the 5-minute speech turned into 15 because you
It was a 15. It was a 5-minute speech.
I heard a lot of other people were crying too.
A lot of people were crying.
Well, I
first
cried
off.
because you cried.
A lot of people were crying.
I didn't know the jerking.
I had
Yeah,
made
that
me
was.
cry.
that's-
I should have been crying.
because
Does
I'm
anyone have a
embarrassed.
video? Does
Hold on.
anyone have a video of this?
Probably.
We need a video.
I'm
of this.
embarrassed.
Oh, we don't
I'm
have a video.
embarrassed of crying in front of people. So my what is it called? What?
Thinking about it.
Being cried in front of people is embarrassing. So my mechanism to stop me from crying is
Was
to
jerking?
laugh.
No,
it's
it's
to
the laugh. So he's
But
cry
I'm
laughing.
crying and
Oh, yeah.
laughing at the same time.
Somebody mentioned that. Was he laughing or crying?
But anyway,
I'm crying now.
I had so many people come up to me and say, "Wow, that was a really good speech. Like that was very touching. It was nice. It was
good.
funny." And they were like, "And you had me in tears." Everybody that came up to me said it. But anyway,
Yeah.
I
did
thought
get
the
it.
funny part was when I made a joke. When I was like, "Wow, I didn't realize how emotional this was going to be." Even the cake's in tears. Nobody laughed, and I thought it was funny.
I still
But the
don't
cake
find the
wasn't in
humor in it.
tears.
I know, but it's just a joke. It's a cake joke.
I thought you were gonna come out with the cat joke.
What cat joke?
Do you want to hear a joke about a cat?
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, do you want to hear a joke about a dead cat? I'm just kidding. No, I thought my start was funny too. When I went up there and I was like, fornication.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid.
That was hilarious.
I'm pretty sure
And I went,
when
"Oh,
you
whoa."
brought it up, I was like, don't do that.
No, it was good. And I had somebody go, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably a very drunk person.
Who cares? It was
that
funny.
one person out of 150 people? Yeah.
It was funny. But anyway, I thought the cake joke was funny.
I still don't
I
think
thought
we
it
had
was
150.
hilarious. Nobody laughed. Not a single laugh in there except for Jenna.
Is that when you started
Jenna
crying?
was the only one that laughed.
Is that
Because
when you
she's the
started
only one
crying?
that would pick up the corny fucking
And then
joke.
I was like, and then I explained it, and at the end I was like, I guess it's not funny if you have to explain your joke.
yeah.
Well, if Jenna laughed,
You know
Then
it's,
it's
not
not
funny.
funny.
you know it's not funny.
That was funny. She was dying. She was over there cracking
She was.
up.
She was. And I was like, what did he say?
I thought it was funny. I
Dude.
thought it was funny. But anyway,
Oh, that was so funny.
What did you hear when Lauren was doing her speech? She said the wrong name. What? She said something other than Gina or something.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she was like, Gina.
Why do we not
All I
have that
gotta say-
recorded?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why did
I'm
anyone
pissed
record
off. I mean, somebody recorded my speech, but it's very, very low
It's an
quality.
Android.
Oh, that's why. But anyway, I thought it was funny. What?
it? Yeah. Why didn't? I'm shocked we didn't have anyone recording.
No, you poured because I don't want to spend your money. I'll send you a $20 bill tomorrow. Or that's good. That's good.
God, he's gonna be drunk.
Nah,
That's nothing for
this stuff is so good.
It is. It's
Fuck.
smooth.
All I gotta say too, one more thing is
That was a great wedding.
Venue
it
sucked.
was the venue was. I mean, it was
Food was
it was a
good.
nice venue. They just didn't do. good.
Yeah, they didn't do well.
It was the staff that was bad.
I don't think it was
But-
the whole thing. It didn't matter. The parking situation
yeah,
for
that
me
did
was
suck.
the
well,
problem.
not for us. We were in the
No,
hotel,
well,
but
yeah.
like
Yeah,
for,
we
It
totally
really
get
wasn't
it.
that bad. There was tons of parking lots or parking garages right around it that you were
Mhm.
allowed to park in.
Oh, well, nobody knew that.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if somebody would have told
It
them.
was said in the invitation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it told them to park
Yeah,
at the
I want to
PPL.
see it. I would like to throw a red flag and that we can.
Yeah,
see.
whatever.
You can't-
But
you can't-
anyway,
I'm trying to make you do more work.
I mean,
Nick.
not to throw any shade at the other people who did speeches, but after hearing their speeches, made me so confident. Made
You knew
me
you were gonna
so
crush it?
confident. I was like, my speech is amazing compared to these two. Anyway,
Yeah. No, you had a good speech.
it was good.
I think it was okay.
Did you cry?
Did I?
Yeah.
no,
No.
he didn't even shed a tear.
Although you're a
Freaking
pussy.
loser.
Who cries?
My thing is, you probably should have consulted me over the speech. I could have given you a few things.
It was a good speech.
Okay. I'm
I'm
joking.
even the DJ came up and he was like, "Wow, man, that was really good." He was like, "Out of all the best man speeches I've heard, that was one of the tops."
Yeah, but one thing you have to remember, he wasn't even really a DJ.
Yeah, he was.
He
Yeah,
He
told
did.
you.
is.
He served food.
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking was on the
Because-
dance floor
because
He
everybody
wasn't
else
deep-
didn't do their job.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Actually, he went above and beyond.
He did that. He
And
is.
I feel bad.
and he
'cause we
didn't have to
tip
do
him
that.
well
You know,
either.
Yeah, I know.
I have not worked with him in a very long time.
That's because he probably was like, "Fuck these guys."
I-
He tipped
Anybody
them
that's
so poorly.
associated with
No,
you is
no, no.
done.
Just like at the one, we don't book them. So,
Oh.
but I'm saying like
Oh, I thought you did.
I'm not. The company has been there, but he has not.
Oh no.
I think he's the best DJ.
I think he was really.
Yeah, he
really
was
good.
great. I thought it was. A good
I thought
the
it
only
was-
thing he messed up was the intros.
And the
He
cake.
only played the one song.
Well,
Yeah.
Didn't he mess up the cake cutting too?
Uh-uh.
No, he messed up
No,
the
no,
intro, played
something.
one song, and then ended up playing the song that I wanted. But then we changed our whole entire thing because he said he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
They
My intro too.
They
yeah, it was
were-
just one song.
they were not doing the cake cutting. I think I did the cake cutting.
yeah. They didn't come or get us, and
Yeah.
somebody just grabbed me and was like, "It's time for cake."
I
and
think.
was
I
like,
guess it was Damon.
"All right."
Was it you?
I know I did the cake cutting
Yeah.
with you
Oh.
because I think I also made a snarky remark to the lady.
And I don't think they got pictures of us cutting the cake or anything like that either. So, just all around bad. It was a good wedding.
I think, and we've discussed this before, that the lady that booked your wedding wasn't there anymore,
Yeah. She.
Mhm.
and the person that
She
got thrown
retired.
into it,
Yeah,
I don't think she gave a fuck
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
she did.
because
I don't
They
think he
even-
knew what she was doing.
even when we were doing the cake cutting, I think I remember saying something because she was just standing there watching us. And I'm just like, isn't this your job to do? Like,
Well, we didn't.
Yeah. Honestly,
we
to
didn't
tell
tip
you
her
the truth-
either. But I didn't know if we had a tipper or not.
If I
some
would have
people
known,
do, some people don't.
if I would have known, I probably would have freaked the fuck out.
Well, my thing was,
I didn't know.
My
I didn't know
whole
that
thing
it
was
wasn't-
is it was over. We all had a great
Not
time.
you. I didn't want you to freak out.
Uh.
I would have freaked out. Is what I'm saying. Not,
all I know
not
is
you.
if I
Jenna.
paid for that, I would have said something.
I think it's different because I work in that field. So seeing the
So you understand it a
lack
little
of
bit better.
attentiveness and like the care for what's going on. Like I tell my staff all the time, right? Like you may not be paid the best, you may not give a shit. This may be your first job, but for this night, like for someone's wedding,
Yep.
this is the most important
Important.
day for them.
Yep.
Right? Like you have to act like you care.
Yeah.
And they didn't. For a wedding,
Yeah.
to have 2 servers work the whole wedding, that's crazy to me.
Was that how many? I didn't even know.
There was like 2 servers.
All I know is my food got all handed to me. So
Yeah. But that's the thing that baffles my mind is if you like it's a wedding, regardless, right? Like I think the server came over to the table like twice
yeah.
the entire time.
Well, I think out of the whole entire thing, I think the bartenders and their whole setup was the best part
Yeah.
of the entire thing there, other than the DJ. But the DJ had nothing to do with
Yeah.
the venue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the way that they did their bar, because we were in 3 different rooms,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and how they transported it and set it all up and put it, I thought they were very
Yeah.
efficient and they did a really good job at the bar.
I like the second bar, the one room where it actually had the bar.
Yeah.
I
Where we
guess the
did
cocktail hour.
hors d'oeuvres.
Cocktail hour.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a cool room.
Yeah, that was
But
good.
that would have been too small for us.
Yeah.
because they gave us that option to do there, and I think we originally picked that room to do the whole wedding there. But then I was just like, I don't think this is gonna be big enough. Let's go up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had to go up.
Yeah, it was fun down appetizer wise.
I
I,
think- yeah.
didn't get anything. I got a little
I
bit.
got a
Yeah,
little
I don't know how I don't know.
All mine was cold because I didn't get to like. I
Yeah,
was like when we were in the cocktail hour, I was chasing Zepper around a lot of the time, unless like Nikki was with them or Jenna's mom was with them. But I didn't really get to. I didn't get to taste the bacon wrapped scallops.
Nope, me either.
I had a little bit of the pretzels, but then I went back. Like when we went upstairs, I had a plate sitting there with all of the hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
But they were all cold.
Yeah.
Ice cold. You know,
Yeah.
scallops, I need hot. I need piping hot scallops.
They got to be warm at least.
But they were cold, so I bit into it and I was like, nope.
There was just again a lot of things service wise on my end where I was like,
Well, I'm a little surprised you didn't just take the fuck over. That's usually what you do.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have to.
Listen, I wanted to,
Yeah,
but I'm there to
it
enjoy
was your
it.
special day. He should have taken it. No,
Like I would have honestly, I would have
He was in the party.
I know.
honestly, I would have preferred. I know they didn't like it. I would have preferred to have it at the Buck and worked it to make sure they had a good time. Yes.
No.
Yes. Be in the wedding for the ceremony and then make sure shit gets done properly.
We
Just
asked for a
you.
discount.
It never would have happened.
Yeah.
The amount you spent, you would have spent the same amount at the Buck.
I don't think so.
100%. Yes.
With bacon wrapped scallops?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Scallops are expensive.
I could buy frozen scallops for like.
I know. We should have just did a backyard wedding.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
No.
Wouldn't that have been cool?
No.
Boom.
I
Could
think
have did
it's
it back here. We could have had the whole back.
Yeah, we could have had the Rover sponsor it and give us
Yeah.
all the beer and the alcohol.
Yep.
They could have set up a bar right there.
Yep.
Probably
And they
would
would
have.
have.
They probably would have. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have had to pay for it. I didn't mean to say sponsor it, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do
They
it for
probably
us.
would have been like, no problem.
Yeah.
And you could have had their special wings they do. Fucking
Special
amazing.
what?
Their
Special wings.
Special wings
Oh.
they do.
I think all
For the
in
next
all-
wedding, who's getting married?
Dodo. I mean,
I did
Damon.
tell Nikki if he ever does eventually get married that I will not be his best man. I'll deny it.
Why?
Yeah, is that messed up?
I don't like speeches.
Because he's afraid to stand up in front of a
It's
crowd.
hard.
It is.
Yeah, and I fucking nailed it.
After the
Yeah.
hold on.
That
after
was
the-
part of the show. It was scripted. I read it out of the script.
He said,
cry here.
Yeah, right.
cry and
I
barely
nailed the
breathe.
rehearsal
Yeah.
dinner.
Loser.
That was a nice rehearsal dinner. I was worried
Yeah.
about that one.
The rehersal
me
dinner,
too.
we got lucky.
Yeah, it was
We
did
were
get
not
lucky.
supposed to have the
No.
crab on there.
No,
No.
It was
No.
supposed to just be steak.
you're right. Yeah, I got lucky there. And it was supposed to be like $3,000. It ended up being like half,
Yeah.
like half of that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. When they came with the bill, I'm like, fuck, $3,000.
You actually-
yeah,
You actually lucked out that whole entire wedding.
I did.
You had half the bill at the at the
Oh yeah,
rehearsal
at
dinner,
the rehearsal,
and then
wedding.
he only spent like $100
Yeah,
at the
at the
after
after
party.
party. I do
and
remember
I,
that.
the
And
reason
he had an open tab.
I had an open tab and I was telling everybody, oh, just tell him Joe, put on Joe.
But they were probably pointing, and then it was probably going to like Sarah or something.
It did. Well, apparently Sarah had to pay a lot of money.
She said she paid like $300.
Damn.
But
I didn't pay-
She
I didn't
was
pay a
ordering.
thing.
She did order a lot. Though.
She ordered a lot of shots.
So I can't say that her bill wasn't $300.
Mhm.
But Dad, every single drink I had at the after party, and like friends, I was ordering drinks for,
yeah,
and his bill was $100.
Yeah.
No way.
me too. Me and your
They-
mom.
I mean,
Oh,
they
was in
could have
there.
also known that you were part of the party too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
And maybe give us like
I mean,
discounts.
technically, the
I
thing
mean,
that
or maybe
bothers
they
me-
were like, yo, these people are cool.
Yeah.
We're
thing-
ringing in every third drink.
The thing that bothers me is they paid for all the alcohol that was down there.
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah, I thought
not
so.
behind the bar.
At the after party, no.
It
I
was,
thought, but they brought it all from.
It doesn't
your
matter.
party
They
down.
said after
It
the
was pay
wedding
your
up
own
there.
way.
I know it was pay your own way, but I'm saying all the alcohol that that
Oh,
you
I
paid
gotcha.
for the first and second part,
Yeah.
all came downstairs. You
Yeah.
paid for all that already.
Yeah. But
That all came downstairs, and that's what they were using. That's what bothers me.
And no,
well, that's probably why they were
why it
giving
was.
us free shit every
Yeah,
now and then.
probably.
Maybe that's why it was only $100 for me.
I think that
Sarah
shit's
came in
wrong,
later.
by the way.
What?
I said that from the jump because you had to pay for all the alcohol, correct?
Not just that, I had to pay for that room too.
Yeah.
I feel like that me paying for that room should have
Could include
initiated
the alcohol or
something.
something.
Well, you pay for the alcohol, and then let's say for a strike of luck, our family didn't drink. You're just giving them all that alcohol.
Yeah.
Like that's so.
Yeah.
Pack that shit up. I want that shit to go home.
Me too.
Not allowed.
Like you gave me
I
some
agree.
compliment. Why?
I don't know. They told us it's
I know, but how is
The
that any
law.
different
No,
than me
it's
buying
the
a
law.
bottle
No, it's
of
not.
champagne and taking it?
No, it's not.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to buy a bottle of champagne.
What are you
and take
talking
it
about?
out
I
of
can
a bar.
I can go to a bar and buy a bottle and walk out with it.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, but open.
I mean,
you can't.
you're paying
So
over.
They're gonna
over
charge the
price.
shit out of it.
Open.
Oh, yeah.
If it's open, no. No.
Oh.
But you're telling me they didn't have
Yeah, I mean, I guess
unopened bottles?
we'll never know.
Yeah. That's why I would have been like, if I'm paying for all the alcohol to be there, I want a transcript of what you're buying and what's needed.
Right.
Because that's why their whole bar is stocked,
Yeah.
most likely, because they charge people out of the ass. And it's like $1,000 over or under.
Over.
Yeah.
would have paid for alcohol for the wedding.
Easily.
No problem.
Yep. There wasn't much.
Oh
there was
yeah.
not much.
Yeah. If you bought it
There-
on your own.
There's two
Yes.
things
Yeah,
that bothered me the most. Is one, the bar that we were getting all our beers from was a special beer. I don't even know where the fuck
It
that
was
came
theirs.
Their
from.
beer.
It was their beer.
It was a brewery.
Yeah, but
That's why
was that part of the
that was
party?
part
Yeah.
of the package.
That was
So
part of the
you had to buy it. But do you remember all the cases that were left over?
Of their
Well, all their
seltzers.
seltzers went home to Joey.
Yeah.
No, we didn't take them all.
Yes,
yeah, we
we
did.
did.
Oh, we got all of them?
We took
Yeah.
them all. Yeah.
We still have some down in Betterton.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
But
How many
the-
cases? But
but the-
that's the same thing.
But
That's
the
the
beer.
same thing as the alcohol he's talking about.
But the
I don't
beers.
know. They told us
yeah,
we're
it
not
was-
allowed to take the alcohol.
But it was unopened and they were in cases.
I don't know about that.
I didn't know we took that
Could
many
you imagine
cases.
if I went home with like 30 bottles of like Jack Daniels and
Yeah.
Tito's and
Been dope.
it would have been dope.
All I know is I drank a lot.
Oh,
did.
and the other thing was the food.
I thought the food was good.
No, I'm not,
but
I'm
it
not
was
talking
so
bad.
much left over.
Yo, it was piled up, waiting for somebody to take, but we couldn't take it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That I understand.
That was fucking crazy.
well,
I
no,
remem-
that I get.
yeah.
It has something to do with like bacteria and shit.
Yeah, so it's
no. I
it's-
get you can't take it home with you, but oh my god, did somebody over order the food?
No,
that's a buffet.
We,
That's what it looked
we
like to
also
me.
well, I think we capped it at 150, but I don't think we had 150 people
No.
there
Yeah,
because I had a lot of leftover glasses come home with us.
not
Yeah.
even that. There like the reason we charge more for a buffet is because you have people that drink. So you have to think, right? If it's 150 people, you have to cook for
Yeah.
210, which is because you got to think. One, we probably made comments like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna eat, blah blah blah." So
Yeah.
then they're like taking
I
it
get
back
it.
to the chef, like, "Oh, just so you know, like, blah blah blah." Like there's so many different things to it.
yeah, in a buffet they always overcook.
I think
Always over.
I think the law is stupid, personally. I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like, if you want to take the food home, you have to sign a waiver
I agree.
Yeah.
I
that
agree.
says if
Yep.
you do get sick, like if I ever send food home off of a buffet, hopefully health department's not watching, I refuse
or
to
your
send fish home.
yeah.
That's the
no,
one thing
you
I
can't do that.
refuse
No
to send
seafood.
home. I will
No
never
seafood.
send seafood home.
Nope.
They're like, "Oh, I want the fish." I'm like,
Nope.
You can take anything else but the fish.
Chicken, beef.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do pork. I don't think.
No, I tell them like the one day we were scheduled for a big event and it didn't plan out, and the owner was like, "Go ahead, like you can give it to them because they have to pay for a certain amount of people," and I gave it to him and I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm not supposed to do this, but since you have to pay for like 60 extra people, like I'm gonna do this for you, but I am going to give you a verbal agreement here, like all food has to be prepared back up to temperature, like 170 degrees or whatever it is. So be it. And if something does happen on your own accord, we are not reliable or responsible." And they were like, "Yeah, no, of course, blah blah blah." Like,
Yeah, they all say that until they get sick and they're like,
yeah, but one,
I mean,
one,
how often are you
you're
going
on-
to get sick?
you're only gonna get sick if you eat it like a week later when it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, it's because I ate some green beans." Like, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I just came down with something."
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, there is one question, Day, I want to ask you. Why is it that every time that you want to have something catered, that a big pan of green beans are the focus of everything that nobody eats?
what do you mean?
like green beans are like the number one fruit or fruit, the number one vegetable that's served in a buffet.
And
But
a lot
nobody
of times,
eats it.
A lot of times you don't have a choice. Like we catered something here one time, and they
Yeah.
gave us
I remember,
a
yeah.
thing of green beans.
And you were like, we don't even want
We
to.
ate some.
I'll pay
I-
for it, and I don't even want
It's
them.
it's most likely the cheapest option you have.
Oh, that's what I said.
Cheapest and
That's-
probably
that's what I was
easiest.
saying.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it all relies on like, yeah, you can cook it to where it's like mush, but it's kind of hard to do that. So if you like steam it real quick, pack it up, blah blah blah, undercook it maybe, and then put it out, then they're still gonna be good for hours after. Like for us, that's our main option too, is green beans and
I love
carrots.
green beans. So
But the difference is
so.
ours, people come back to get more.
Oh, that's
I love green beans, and I love buffet green beans. So
anytime we did a catering thing, they always give you in their catering package is
Yeah.
a thing of green beans, and we end up
It was a whole
throwing
pan
them
of
all
green
out.
beans. Yeah.
I mean, some people eat them.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing the fact.
I mean, I
but
just
think
admitted
it's-
that I eat them.
I
I'm
think
just
it's the
why is
worst.
that? I mean, is it because it's the cheapest and
Well, I
easiest
hate-
thing to make?
I hate when
Probably.
people do nothing on them. You can't send out plain fucking green beans.
Without like some garlic or something in
Nothing.
them.
Like
Yeah.
our secret, right, is a fucking
Don't tell the secret.
barbecue
Yeah,
rotisserie
I
chicken
know.
seasoning. That's what we put on it.
Sounds good.
That does
Phenomenal.
sound good.
And we use
That does
a
sound good.
butter substitute. So we're friendly. It's like a soy butter. I think it tastes more like butter than butter. I think it's phenomenal. But our new chef doesn't like it, so we don't use it.
Good. Because butter is the only thing that tastes like butter.
It really
Oh,
is the only
it's
thing.
more for like dairy free and stuff because apparently like powdered milk is in it, so we can't say it's actually like
Yeah.
It's not like I can believe it's butter, right?
Is he the dumbest person?
He is dumb.
He has to be stupid. But
Well, the butter they use is I can't believe it's butter.
listen, all I know is I did have a fantastic time at that wedding. It was such a good night
Really?
for me. Yeah, the whole time. Even the worst part was standing out in the heat for pictures. That was the worst part of the whole
Mhm.
thing. Because we were out there for like, we got dropped off and like an hour and a half later, the girls came.
Yeah.
You know, so we were standing out there and it was hot.
It was brutal.
It was hot. So you're like sweating and like you're all dressed up and your hair's done and all, you know, all that stuff. And then you're sweating.
Your hair was done?
I look good.
Try going back right before the rain and then wanting to take pictures in the street while people are trying to drive
Oh,
by.
Yeah, but that was cool. Those
That was
pictures
cool.
were really cool. I could say the photos and the DJ were like top notch.
Yeah.
I think the photo guy was awesome.
It was good. Yeah.
But I mean, like
Um,
the key to everything is it's food, photography, DJ,
Drink
and cake.
and
And
drink.
I think all of them were excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
the
the
cake,
alcohol,
like,
too.
I don't know if anyone had a cupcake, but the cupcakes were phenomenal. They're probably the best cupcakes I've ever had. Did you have any?
No.
Really?
I didn't even know
and-
there were cupcakes.
And the one thing I can say about the venue is that when we left something, they did make sure that it was in the room when we came back.
Yeah.
Because I left 2 suits at the bar. Because after the after party was done, we went up to the upstairs bar
Yeah.
and we closed out the bar. And I left 2 suits in the bar that I was responsible to bring back.
Although I don't know, because there was a lot of people that didn't give us a gift. Maybe they didn't give us a gift.
Oh, remember,
Maybe they did.
you remember the cutting board? We couldn't find.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then who brought it? Was that Jenna's mom brought it?
and-
Or-
and
Amy.
Yeah.
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 Right. You know, we talked about this already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway,
I'm sorry we're repeating ourselves.
that's what I thought was great too. Is that when I went back because I was panicking. I woke up in the morning. I went, oh my god, I forgot the suits down at the bar, and you know the rented suits. So you know if you lose them, you got to pay for it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the other nice part is I didn't have to take my suit back.
Yeah, I had to. I had to take my suit back, Joey's suit back, and our,
Zeps. Oh no, we bought Zeps.
yeah, you
Yeah,
bought
we
some.
bought Zeps.
And my buddy Gil's suit.
Yeah.
I had to bring because he was going back. He was driving back to North Carolina after the wedding. So I was like, to save you one less trip, I'll just take the suit because you could drop it off any men's warehouse.
You're amazing.
I know. I'm so nice.
What, is there not a men's warehouse down there?
No, there is, but like you just drove 8+ hours to get home.
At directly after?
The day so the
Oh,
wedding
yeah,
was
I remember.
over.
He left.
That day.
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
left because the next morning he was driving. So they had they drove from the place that they were staying by the wedding to New York all the way home
Yeah.
to North Carolina.
I don't know. I had a great time.
Good. That's all that matters. Food's good and bride and groom like it.
And I think we had a couple great photos. The dance floor was popping the whole night.
Oh
The whole night.
I don't think that. I'm shocked that floor is still standing.
Yeah.
I thought we were going through.
Yeah, I remember when we were up there before all the weddings started, and we were just all standing there, and I'm like,
This ain't gonna
I
make
don't
it.
know, dude.
It's not gonna make it.
I mean, it's a very old historical building.
How often do you have a dance floor that was like that the whole freaking night? It's very
I don't-
rare.
I mean, I went to my friend's wedding, and it was dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
I
mean,
don't
it got
think I've
popping
been
for
to
a
a
little
wedding.
bit, but that was it.
I
All
don't
I
think
know
I've been
is-
to a wedding that was like that.
Well, I can't say anything. I work weddings, and it's like that all the time.
Really?
Yeah. All I know is that my side, I think not the wedding sucked. I think the venue sucked, and the DJ also said if anyone ever
Yeah, he won't
books
recommend.
me
He won't go.
and comes to this place, I refuse to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I-
you got to do everything.
I said to him, I was like, I went over to him, I was like, hey, listen, like, thank you, but you don't have to do this. And he's like, nah, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything
Yep.
for you guys
Yep.
and blah, blah, blah. The least I can do. And I'm like, listen, you play the shit that they request or whatever, and we're happy with you.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I highly recommend them to
Yeah.
everybody.
I would like to go see that venue today, like be at a see where maybe they, you know,
Yeah, be at a
Change.
wedding you don't care about
yeah.
and see how it is.
Well, we could just walk in there. Nobody's gonna know the difference.
You just got to be in a suit and tie.
It's true.
No.
You want to
I-
become,
I
you
wanna
want to
see-
become
part
wedding
of the
crashers?
wedding.
Yeah, I would be able to speak more on it because I think that you're the person that did your venue. What was she left for some reason?
No, well, it was a guy
He?
at the beginning, and yeah, he left, and then she got thrown into it. So
Oh. So maybe today it might be a little
I
different.
don't know. She didn't really seem personable or anything like that.
Yeah, but she shouldn't be in a position.
She probably wasn't qualified for it, and
Yeah.
she just got thrown into it.
I think
Yeah.
when we went there before the wedding for the rehearsal, I think she literally said she was a server.
Really?
Holy shit!
I mean, listen, I get it. And they probably have got someone in that position that can
Yeah,
actually
I'm sure
do
they
that
have somebody.
position. Like, I don't want to like sit here and bash the girl, but I mean, like, act like you care.
Yeah.
Like, a little bit at least,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, like, it could have been like a bad day or whatever, like, but I don't know.
Was she young?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why. You got to have a little bit of age for that kind of thing.
No,
Been around a little bit. No,
not really.
what's the age of your lady?
Just 39.
Oh, she's old.
Old.
I'm kidding.
But Lauren's also a yes man. She'll say yes to everything.
Well, yeah,
You want it, we'll do it.
that's how you get your paycheck.
Fucking A.
Say yes. You want this? Yes. You want that? Yes.
I mean, it works.
And it makes money.
We do a lot more weddings than majority of the venues.
You've been working your ass off lately, though, huh?
A little bit. I
I
told
don't-
her, I was like, I'm tired of working weekends, dude.
Well, I don't know.
Getting a headache.
I know he's a bitch.
We've been doing these on Mondays lately.
Yeah, I think that's also another
confused.
thing.
That's very
I
confusing.
know.
I think
Well,
I'm hungry, my back hurts, and I hate doing it on weddings because it's the day after a long fucking weekend, and I'm just like,
At least you don't have to work tomorrow
I don't.
Neither
or
do I.
Wednesday or Thursday,
Or Dad.
maybe Friday.
I got to work Wednesday, Thursday,
I'm a,
Friday.
I'm a double.
Why are you not
weekend.
working Tuesday?
All weekend.
Mhm.
So we got to do Monday again.
Oh, so I should go to Betterton this weekend?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look. I'll tell you.
I actually like Mondays, honestly. I just hate the driving part.
No,
it's
never
a-
mind, I
that's a
lied.
pain in the ass.
I'm a double Friday, Saturday, and then
I don't like it because
Sunday morning. 11 starts at 12, ends at 5, and then clean up.
Monday.
I don't care. I'm off on Tuesday, so
That's fine.
I'll just go to
Surprised
Betterton.
you're not working.
I'll see if Stevie can go to Betterton with me this weekend.
why? What do you got to
if
do?
it's just Stevie, I might
Try to get
I
off.
might take off Saturday.
Just take off.
Yeah, but I would rather take off if we're gonna go do something. I'd rather not waste the time.
No, I'm saying we're going to go down. I'll be able to talk Stevie into going down, and then I'll tell Stevie just make sure it's a guy weekend.
And we talk Posey in the coming.
Maybe.
He ain't gonna go.
Yes, he's coming.
If you
Why do you want to go to Betterton?
We have to finish the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to make sure that bathroom's done
We
before
need that
guys'
bathroom.
weekend.
Yeah.
That
You
bathroom
have
needs
like
to be
4
done.
months,
I'm
so I think
praying
you're
it- I'm-
good.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's getting
It's
time to
also-
go down there, and it's people who don't normally put together tile in a bathroom.
Is that what you're doing, tile?
How's
Do you
that
have-
hard?
Is all the
Nobody
water?
said it was hard, but
Yeah,
we're not
everything-
a professional.
Everything's
It's-
piped in.
everything's piped in. We just have to put the shower pan in, and then we have to tile up.
I mean, you get the clips, and you do the fucking shit properly. You're fine.
Subway tile too, so it's a lot.
I don't understand.
I don't know why you would
Subway
use
tile is like this big.
Eat Fresh.
I'm saying when you're not a professional, it takes longer. When you're a professional, like Posey, who does tile all the time, it would be a lot quicker with somebody
Yes.
who's doing it.
It would be, but
Then
you're
we
not gonna,
could then we
you're
can
not
go
gonna get
down.
him.
We can go down, spend the whole day Saturday busting
You're not-
it out.
you're not
and then
gonna get
relax
Posey.
Sunday and then drive home.
I
I'll go
love
check
Posey. I love Posey, but he's a bum.
This will be the one he watches.
He sends me TikToks of him watching it all the time.
Yeah.
I think he watches it regularly.
His TikTok is weird.
Not TikToks, Snapchats.
Here's a TikTok.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
He puts
I'm,
like
I'm kidding.
Dragon Ball Z
Love you,
on
man.
it.
Yeah,
But
But-
like
I think he might be gay.
he might
He also plays what's that game?
League of Legends.
Legends.
yeah.
Lol.
who the fuck plays that game?
Losers.
A lot of people.
Yeah, it's actually
You
one of
better
the-
you better watch
It's
what you're
actually,
saying.
it's
a lot of
actually
people.
very popular, but
Yeah.
if you watch
Yeah.
it, it's so lame.
It's so lame.
The game is so I can't even sit there and watch somebody play it. Like
Well, yeah,
that's-
you can't
like,
you
it's
can't watch it.
lame.
You got to play it. It's
It's very challenging.
the point and click.
Yeah.
Like watching people play Call of Duty is way more entertaining than
Are we playing?
yo. Verdansk is coming out in April.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
So I got to re-download it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get on that.
I got to get my headset
I
situation fixed.
might take that week off. I'm serious.
Dude,
You got 2 weeks coming off in a
Yeah, but I have 4 weeks
few
of
months.
vacation.
all I know is we're landing Big Blue, rotating the restaurant, and then going down to that little village.
Actually, I might.
Restaurant.
Yeah, the building in the middle.
Oh, at the Burger Town.
I actually might
Whatever.
move my Xbox back to my TV so I can lay in the beanbag chair and play.
Yo, that hold on before we got to wrap up. But that beanbag chair,
Badass.
yo,
I called him the other day sleeping in the fucking chair.
Yeah.
you can't even. The problem is that I don't even want to explain how much money he spent on it, but yo,
A lot.
it's fucking awesome.
Like I probably could have just went to Big Joe and just bought one.
Or you could have bought some whiskey or cigars for the podcast.
Well, that
He
too.
he bought the cigars,
Oh, I did buy
I'm,
this.
I'm, I'm joking.
You know how much these cigars ran me?
$8.
No,
Were they more?
25.
You got ripped.
No,
No.
you're a liar.
It was like
They were
$9.99.
like $8-10.
That's what we
I
spend
just said
every
it
time.
$9.99.
That's what we spend every time.
$9.99.
Roughly, except for when I buy the expensive one.
All right.
All right.
I'm 100% moving it back to my TV.
What TV?
No, we got to drop though. We have to. I'm gonna download it.
I've been okay with playing, but
I know, but it's
you're the
just
one
so-
who just didn't want to.
It's hard.
I
You
mean,
work.
it's gonna be the same fucking thing. Actually, we should have been playing.
Are they bringing back the OG helicopters?
Helicopters?
I don't know. They revamped the map. Like Dome is closed. On the
Yeah, but wasn't it closed when they?
No.
But it was closed at one point.
mm-mm.
Yes, it was.
I mean, maybe when the missile was
I think when it
striking.
No, I think when it first
Uh-uh.
started.
Nope.
It was open.
Nope.
And then it closed.
Nope.
It was definitely closed at one
Wrong.
point. I remember running across it.
Wrong.
You act like I can freaking remember.
Where's the flag? All I remember is the freaking car night. I have video clips of shooting
I
the
know.
car
I
night.
still go back and
Are
watch
they
them.
bringing that back?
sniping people out of helicopters.
No,
No,
it's going to be weapons for this
Yeah.
game. I mean, the car is in the
Yeah,
game.
the car is in the game. It's
But
just
it's
not.
not going to
it's
be
kinda
as-
shit.
Yeah, it's not
Mega.
going to be souped up like it.
I mean,
it
I
would
would
be.
love if they brought back, like, just for Warzone, the weapons that were in it.
Yeah,
But I highly doubt
getting the
they would.
freaking AUG. That was
Shit
it.
fire.
The AUG and the FAR
But now I'm on PC, so
or the FFRA.
All right.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it.
Yeah, we got
Anyway,
Started.
dinner.
It started boring, got really interesting. Now back to boring.
yeah,
Why
that
you
really
push me away?
I was giving you knuckles.
Oh, that's not what I was doing.
All right, guys. So don't forget that. Oh, we forgot to bring up the giveaway too.
Wow, you
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Who
So
cares?
you did.
Come on, guys.
Fucking
Get us to
dumbass.
250.
Who
I'm getting
cares?
sick of waiting. I want to give it away.
Who cares?
How about if we do
We might have to shorten it.
something in between?
No.
Well, I'm looking at.
I got
I'm
a little bit of money I
I'm-
can contribute. Give a little bit something in between.
Maybe.
We can't get.
What is
Finish
up
it
with you
up.
and Nikki
Let's go.
as the head
We'll
shake?
talk about it after.
Now.
Anyway,
Now.
get us to 250, guys. Come on. We're not asking for much. All you got to do is just hit the subscribe button. We'll hit 250. Go onto the link. Put your information in so we can get you an opportunity to win this awesome giveaway that's worth $250. Actually, it's probably a little bit more if you actually consider the price of the value, what it actually costs, not the discount that we had on it.
We put it at 250 because
But-
we need 250.
Well, no. It's close to
That's what I would
250,
say.
but we bought this for $120, but it was really $150.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got a discount on
Got
it.
a
So,
discount.
but anyway, get your information in there. Tell your friends and family to subscribe to our YouTube so we hit the 250 so we can give it away. All right. And don't forget to give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can see future episodes, and leave us a comment if you would like to. I'm kind of over the comment thing because nobody ever gives us comments.
Oh, we got comments on the last one.
Yeah, but they were like, oh, commenting for support.
Oh.
You know?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I appreciate it. I gave likes back to them, so. But anyway, that's a wrap, boys.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week.
Cool.